170 people have been arrested in connection with a deadly shootout involving rival motorcycle gangs at a restaurant in Waco on Sunday. 9 bikers were killed, 18 others were hurt. Vicente Arenas has more from Waco.
Members from 5 rival motorcycle gangs are under arrest following a deadly shootout at a Waco, Texas restaurant.
They are all being charged with engaging in organized crime.
I just got a call from passerby. They were going by Twin Peaks, thought they heard a gunshot, looked over and saw a lot of people running.
Police say a parking issue sparked the fight, which started inside the restaurant, then spilled into the parking lot where shots were fired. SWAT teams were already in place anticipating trouble. They fired back, ending the brawl within seconds.
I crawled back towards the freezers with a lot of the waitresses and some other people who were there. It was really, really scary.
Police say they've been aware of criminal biker activity going on at Twin Peaks for months, and they're now taking steps to prevent more trouble from happening at the restaurant.
Due to the significant ongoing risks and safety issues for our citizens, they are shutting Twin Peaks down for 7 days.
Police say the gangs involved are some of the world's most dangerous, including the Bandidos and Cossacks. Vicente Arenas, CBS News, Waco, Texas.
So, 5 rival biker gangs involved in this shootout. But clearly there aren't only 5 biker gangs in the country, or even in Texas. There are plenty that don't even call themselves gangs. But after this tragic violence in Waco, many are looking at men and women on 2 wheels differently, automatically putting them in a category with the groups who would do something like this, when in reality, the vast majority of these groups want nothing to do with shootouts in restaurants, and a large percentage of those actually want to be a positive force in the community. We're joined today by a representative of one such group, Bikers Against Child Abuse, or BACA. Gumby here. John Blaylock is the president of the Brazos Valley chapter of BACA. Gumby, thank you so much for being here with us.
You're welcome. I'm glad to be here.
Clearly you have heard enough about what happened on Sunday, so let's talk about something a little more positive. What does BACA do for the community?
Well, first of all, we're a 501c3 organization. We're not an MC, we're not a riding club, we're a charitable organization. We are bikers, and we're bikers that are here to empower kids to not be afraid in the world in which they live. And we help kids that have been abused. We get cases from DAs and Scotty's House and those kind of organizations. We cover 7 counties in this area, and we get referrals, and we take care of those kids, the ones that are afraid. There's some kids that they're not afraid and they can handle themselves, but there's some kids that need somebody to stand behind them. Mm-hmm. And the biker image that we project is what helps these kids get through it. I mean, honestly, we're bikers,
right.
And we ride for kids. And the kids see that, and they see that they've got strength when they see people like us come behind them. We go to court with them. Mm-hmm. We make sure that they have the strength to do what needs to be done to put that perp in jail.
So you use that biker image for good. You take it out there and you give it to somebody who maybe needs that little bit of force behind them. So that's clearly right. BACA isn't the only group in the Brazos Valley or in the state that has a cause. Various groups have various causes, and I would say all of them are admirable. But even though your causes are different, the reasoning behind them is the same. You want to do something good for the community. So my question is, why do that? Why not just ride your bikes and have fun and stay neutral? Why help?
Anybody can do that. Anybody can go and ride their bike on the weekend and have fun, but there's reasons that we were put here, and what we feel like we were put here for is to help the kids, mm-hmm. pure and simple. And there's other groups, that help other organizations, but we ride for a reason. And when we get on the road, we might ride 300 miles on a weekend just for kids. Just for kids.
Ride for a reason.
Right.
I love the way you put that. So even before the events in Waco, bikers can have, to some, a certain reputation. There's a connotation that comes with that group. How frustrating is that for you, and how do you push back against it?
Well, we hope that our organization is out there enough that everybody knows that we're not part of that. Right. We've got 27 chapters in Texas. We're in 43 states, and I'm losing count the countries that we're in outside of the United States, because we're developing so fast that, I mean, I hope that everybody has heard something about us, that this is not going to affect us at all.
Right.
Hopefully.
That sounds like a very big possibility. You guys certainly are well known in the community. If you want to learn more about Bikers Against Child Abuse, you've got that information right there on your screen. You can meet people like Gumby, and I've met a few of you today, and I've enjoyed it so much. Gumby, thank you so much for being here.
You bet. Thanks for having us.
Clearing the air a little bit. All right.
Thanks.